guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this super easy off-shoulder gathered dress. This is for a client, so I'm just going to be showing you guys how I create the pattern and yeah, basically make this dress. It's super easy, and you basically need 2 pieces to make this dress. So without further ado, let's get started. Before we start, I'm going to show you the things you need. You're going to need a fabric. I'm using this Ankara print fabric. I've had this fabric for a long time, and a client that I liked it a lot, so she bought this fabric from me. And you're going to need a zipper. I'm using black because I don't have the yellow color, so but black goes with it, so it's not a big deal. I'm also going to be using black thread. You're going to need pins, paper scissors, your fabric scissors, marker, and you're going to need pattern paper. So yeah, those are the things you need. Let's get started. Then we're doing the top part of the dress. So you're basically going to need the measurement for the top part of the dress are your chest measurements, your shoulder measurement, and your waist measurement. So basically you're going to go take all those measurements, and then you can come to this step. So with your shoulder measurement, you just need to measure around your shoulder and make sure to add at least 1 to 2 centimeter seam allowance. I'm going to be explaining this tutorial in centimeters because my client measured herself in centimeter. Normally you guys know I work in inches, but we're doing this in centimeters, so there should be no confusion. Okay, now we're going to mark down her measurement, and mind you, I'm dividing each measurement by 4 because my paper is on fold, which gives you 4 pieces, right? So her chest measurement is 87 centimeter, and I went ahead and divided that by 4, and it gave me 21.7, but then I just rounded it up to 22 just to be safe. So now I'm going to mark 22 centimeter here, right here, 22 centimeter. So I'm going to mark down from my chest down to her waist. The distance, the waist point is going to be 22 centimeter. That is a standard one from your chest down. This is your waist point. So from there you can then mark your waist measurement. So our waist measurement was 65 centimeter, and I have divided 65 centimeter by 4, and that gave me 16.5 centimeter. So I'm just going to mark 16.5 centimeter. She has a very tiny waist, girl. Her waist is notched. So we're going to mark 16 centimeter here, 16.5 centimeter here. So as you can see now, you can easily go ahead and connect these darts. We haven't added any seam allowance yet. So we haven't added any seam allowance yet. So you can add seam allowance. You basically, you know, you're going to sew the top part to the bottom part, the top part to the bottom part later. So I always advise you to add coming down, you're going to add 1 centimeter seam allowance, and also you're going to be sewing the front and back piece together. You also want to add, going this way, 1 cm seam allowance as well. And for the top part, we're going to be sewing, adding a lining to the top part, so you also want to go up like so, 1 cm seam allowance. Okay guys, so I've decided I'm going to add some darts to the top. Okay, we're going to mark 10 centimeter inwards, which is somewhere here, 10 centimeter. And then on both of that mark, so this is 10 centimeter, and on both sides we're going to mark 2 centimeter. So we're going to mark 2 centimeter here, and we're going to mark 2 centimeter here, 2 centimeter here. Of my dart is going to be 9 centimeter. So 9 centimeter here. So 9 centimeter, yeah. And now you're just basically going to connect those marks like this. Remember, now with this dart in total is 4 centimeter wide. So whatever you take out of this pattern, you need to add it on the sides, because if you don't add it on the side, the whole pattern is just going to be super small, if that makes sense, guys. It's really easy. So remember, now we took out 4 centimeter, you have to add the 4 centimeter on this side as well. So now we're going to work on the back pattern. Basically it's the same thing. The only thing you need to make is, remember, we're going to be adding a zipper to the back piece, so you need to already make those, you need to measure 2 centimeter and mark that, and from that is where you're going to place your front pattern, and you're just going to trace the shape, because it's basically the same thing. You're going to trace the entire shape of your front pattern. So guys, these are the patterns here, like so. So this is the front and the back piece. So the last step is you're going to add an armhole, because we just want to create a small armhole for the top, so it's like easy when you're wearing it, because it's an off shoulder, it's like an off shoulder style. So we're going to mark 8 centimeter inward. Sorry, my 8 centimeter inwards, 8 centimeter inwards, and 8 centimeter down, like this, like so here. And you basically want to connect those. Like so. And then you're going to go ahead and cut that out. There you go. And then you can also do that for the back piece as well. So I'm going to show you now all the pieces that you need for this dress. So show the piece. So this is the front and back piece. Third part of the dress, this is the pocket. I'm going to insert right now the clip of how I cut the pockets, so you guys can see that. So you have the pockets, and you're going to have 4 pieces, and the pieces for the skirt itself. So the skirt, this is the front piece, which is a whole piece, and then the back piece, which is 2 pieces, because we're going to be adding a zipper. So the first step, we're going to sew the darts in place. So I already went ahead and pinned my darts. So this is the front piece, and I also have it for the back pieces as well. They're both pinned like so. So I went ahead and sew in the darts. Don't know if you can see them, but there are darts here already. So the next step is we're going to sew the front and back piece together on the sides. So I'm going to place them right sides facing like so. Take the other one right side facing like so, and you're going to go ahead and sew it on the sides, so it's on the side. One thing I forgot to show you guys is you're going to cut out facing or create a bias tip to hem the armhole of the top. So that's what I've done. this is basically the length of my armhole, and I went ahead and created my own bias tape, and I'm going to be using this piece to finish the armhole. So basically to like hem the armhole. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this first one right side facing. We're just going to start pinning. You should have this. You're gonna go ahead and sew it from there all the way till there, and obviously when you're done, then you can flip this in and then sew it again, and then you're going to have a finished armhole. Okay guys, so I already went ahead and sew that. So this is what you should have from the inside and what you should have from the outside, and now you're just going to fold this back in like so, so you have a nice finished on the outer side, and then we're just going to sew it close on the inside like this. Go ahead and pin that. And sew it from there, from there till there. Work on that piece that goes on top of the shoulder, that goes around the shoulder. So you're gonna go ahead and sew it here, and also sew it here. I told you just to sew the ends. You actually need to sew the entire thing close so you can turn it inside out. So you can go ahead and sew the bottom part as well. Leave a small opening so you can turn it inside out. I told you just to sew the ends. You actually need to sew the entire thing close so you can turn it inside out. So you can go ahead and sew the bottom part as well. Leave a small opening so you can turn it inside out. Okay guys, so now this is what you should have. Everything is all sewn in, and this is the opening that I left to turn it inside out. These here, and we're just going to sew it on top, and then we're going to flip it to the front. You understand? And then you're going to have that flap in the front. So guys, when I'm done pinning, I have this. So as you can see, I have like a 1 centimeter here for later when I can fold to create a zipper, and also the same on the other end as well, so I can fold for the zipper. So what I want to go now, I'm going to go ahead and sew it all the way till there, and then we can flip it backwards. So when you're done ironing, this is what you should have. So this is the flap now. This is it from the front, and this is it from the back. So it is quite nice, and I love how it turned out. Like, I love how it turned out. So right now I've decided I'm not going to top stitch it, because after ironing it, the fabric is quite flat, but you can go ahead and top stitch yours if you want to do that. Now I'm just going to fold these up because we're going to use it later. Now we're going to work on the bottom part of the dress, which is the gathered piece. Sewing the pockets in place. We're going to go through this very fast because I have a dedicated pocket video on this channel. So if you don't know, if you haven't watched that, you should go. But I'm going to tell you quickly what to do. So I'm going to mark down. I'm marking, if you can see, 6 centimeters down. Here, 6 centimeters. Yeah, 6 centimeters. And then I'm going to place the pocket right sides facing each other. And pin it there, pin it there, pin it there, and then you want to go ahead and sew it from there till there. Then you can flip that in, and you're going to repeat the same step for the other side of the skirt and also for the back piece as well. This is it. I already went ahead and sewed that in place, so now we're going to sew the back and front piece together, and then sew it from there, going like this and coming down all the way to the bottom of the skirt part. And you're also going to repeat the same step for the other side as well. So there you have it. Now you have like the pocket here, and this is it from the inside and this is it from the outside. So now we're going to work on gathering this, because obviously this is too big. We want to like gather it to the waist measurement. It's quite a lot to gather, so I'm going to go take my time to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go sew two straight stitch, and those are the biggest stitch of my sewing machine, biggest stitch size, and then I'm going to pull on those threads to create a gather. I think everybody know how to create gathers, so I'm going to go do that. I'm going to go sew those lines, and then I'm going to show you guys how I pull the thread to gather. I already went ahead and gathered the entire piece, so this is what you have now. So the next step is we're going to attach this piece to the top part of the dress. So you're going to take the dress, this is the dress, and you're going to place right sides facing each other. So right sides facing, we're going to start pinning. You're just gonna go ahead and sew it from there all the way till there. Okay guys, so the next step is we're going to sew close the dress close at the back. So this is the back, and what I've done is I've measured the length of my zip, and my zip is 40 centimeter, so I've left 40 centimeter open. And then I'm going to sew from there all the way, closing it at the back. I went ahead and pinned a zipper, so now I'm going to go sew it straight all the way till there. This is it. Already went ahead and sewed the zipper. This is from the inside, and this is from the outside. You open it. This is it. So right now the dress is almost done. The only thing you need to do now is you want to go ahead and hem the bottom part of the dress. You're going to make a rolled hem, so a double rolled hem. So you're going to fold it once, and you're going to fold it again, and then you're going to go ahead and sew it. I advise you to go pre-iron it first before you do that. So I'm going to go do that off camera, and then I'll come back to show you guys the finished look.